everyone, this is Kimmy Wyatt and welcome to this video. Today I'm doing a video on the nastiest insect. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel and be sure to click that notification bell so that you I got something else to tell you. Click the notification bell so that you will be one of the first to get notifications of new vids I post up. Please get pen and paper, pencil and paper, or open up a note app in your phone. You're probably wondering why I'm talking so fast. There's a reason. This is the third take for this video. Or open up a laptop or whatever. I'm going to give you 8 plus 2 bonus terms to look up. Please look these terms up via a video format platform, and as it stands, YouTube is it. Okay? And look up multiple videos from different channels. Okay? For these terms, I'm going to give you 10 seconds to do that. Okay? Okay, first 4 terms, please add stalking to the end of the terms. First term is gang. Next term is group. Third term rather is electronics. Electronic, E-L-E-C-T-R-O-N-I-C. Fourth term is cause, C-A-U-S-E, as in because. Fifth term is perps, P-E-R-P-S. If you live within these here United States, if you live in these here United States, you live within a 10-mile radius of a perp. Okay? Trust me, you do. Next term is organized crime. Please don't go by what you have seen in the movies or what you know from your own knowledge. Okay, look up organized crime. Let's see, targeted individuals. Targeted individuals. And the last one is empath. E-M-P-A-T-H. Some people say empath. Okay? If you're an empath, 110%, you're going to be a targeted individual. However, if you are a targeted individual, doesn't necessarily mean you are an empath. Okay, so before I get started, you guys, also, I have my own skin and hair care line. Hair care line is already out. 300 plus videos on YouTube, 19 playlists. 2 of those playlists is called The Blue Cup in the Attic, which is about me from once I realize I'm being spied on forward. The Blue Cup in the Attic, circumstance or evidence, it's going to be TBCITA in parentheses. It's me knowing in my heart I was spied on before I realized I'm being spied on, giving incidences. I've already done 4. 5 is coming up, which is about the house that I grew up in. Very interesting. And I have about, I've lost count. I have about 11 or 12 of those that I have to post up. Because I know in my heart I was spied on before I realized I'm being spied on. As a matter of fact, the other day I was thinking about one of the ones that I have to do, and other stuff started coming to me for that video. I was like, oh, that's why. You know, it'll come to you. It'll come to you. Hindsight is what it's called. In hindsight, retrospect. Okay. And I apologize. I have these lamps here because I don't have ample lighting in this area, so I do apologize for that. I said I'm going to put these lamps to some use eventually. Well, there you go. I love them. And so I apologize for that. And also I live near a major street, so you may hear vehicles while I'm doing the video. Okay. So you guys, the nastiest insect. Do you guys know what the nastiest insect is? But before I do that, I just posted up 2 videos. One is called female perps. I'm not going to tell you what a perp is, but I guess you know they're humans, some of them. And I posted up gang stalking ... the role of female perps, apartments in parentheses, and then gang stalking ... the role of female perps, your man. Very interesting. So please look up those, and the reason why I mention those is because the one for apartments, they will buy these women apartments. They will buy them apartments because, especially in my case, if your gang stalking is heightened, like mine is, you know, because I figured out, in other words, if you figured out what they're doing, yeah, it's going to be heightened. They're going to do some stuff. They think that, sadly, a lot of these are Guatemalan, Salvadorians, Hondurans, Mexicans, who think that they don't like black people, first of all, black African people in most cases, and they think that black African people are stupid. Some of them are proving them right. Why are you, you know, following people and doing that? But okay. But the purpose of that is because they compensate them, you know, with vehicles and also drugs or whatever, okay? So most people are broke. Most Black African people are broken than a joke, so they join in with them. Ding! Okay? So there you go. And then a lot of Black, you know, this is not racial, but, you know, no conscience, that whole thing, social media, socialites, want to be in competition, want to bring you down while you're trying to go up, that whole big thing. And so they don't care. They have no conscience. But they will get them apartments. So just, you guys already know how I have to sleep. How I sleep with things piled on top of me and all of that. And so I'm sleeping in my hallway for the last like 5 or 6 days now. And when I realize that they can still see me in a spot, I'll change things up. So I change things up. But there was one little spot that I did about this wide actually, the inside of the chairs, that I did not, well, I thought it was something there, that I did not put anything right there. It was done on purpose when I could have put something right there. Keep in mind, these are high-tech cameras that these idiots are using in most cases. They're relentless. They're not letting up. If they want to see you and you have a channel, and I know pretty sure I do. As a matter of fact, I know in my heart I do, where people can pay to see me. Because, I mean, really, are you serious? It's been going on 4 years, 3 apartments. What are you trying to see? You're not going to see anything. And so, last night when I was asleep, I got a bra on. Of course, I do not sleep with my bra off. Okay? I don't, there's a lot of stuff I don't do anymore. And so, you know, my cleavage is showing. Perverts wanting to see my breast. That was also confirmed with me from someone's hair that I used to do. Okay? Without going into details. Okay, I already knew that when this first started in my first apartment. When I realized I'm being spied on, first apartment, not my first apartment, but the apartment when I realized I'm being spied on. I'm natural. This is a wig. I'm natural, and I'm doing my hair. Just got out the shower. I have no clothes on, none. Go figure. I'm in the mirror for 3 hours doing my hair. I am a 4C. 4C being the thickest and the thickest and the coarsest hair on the planet, supposedly. Now, I like to tell people I'm a 4Z. Because I tell people all the time, my family was the first to get off the boat. Yes. But, with that being said, I'm in the mirror. I'm in the mirror with no clothes on. My breasts are showing. And I you know, I don't have, I guess I don't have ugly breasts. I was in the mirror for 3 hours doing my hair. I did not know that behind that wall, behind that mirror, I was being spied on. Keep in mind, you're like, a mirror? How can they see through the mirror? There are only 2 things that repel the high-tech camera lenses. Glass and aluminum. Aluminum preferably. So on top of this table, which you can't see, which I was sleeping under, yes, I had glass on top that went almost to the end. The table's about this wide. I'm looking at it. It's about that wide. Okay? About that, yeah, length, and about this wide. It's a desk. And I had my coat bare. I have a coat that I call bare. Long coat, just look like something from the 70s. It is. It's vintage. Faux fur, big, looks like a bear. Really big coat. As a matter of fact, when people try to touch bear, when they see me, well, oh, that's a beautiful coat. Let me, okay, I'm not responsible if she bites you. If he or she bites you, I mean, because it looks like a bear. So I had bear on top. Fix some stuff up in the ceiling. They can still see when my bra goes down. You know, same bra go down. They can see my cleavage. Oh my God! So when I moved, that's when the person above me, the idiots above me, or idiot, moved. These are the Hispanic dudes that come and visit her. That's why I said apartments. They will get them up. They will get female perps apartments so that they can have access to the victims at all times. Okay, and I just mentioned not Seventh-day Adventists. What do they call when they Jehovah's Witness came and visited me? I was cooking then, and they came to visit me. And when I opened the door, they knocked. I didn't ask them to visit me. You know how they do, knocking on doors. And I opened my door, and they could smell the food outside the door. But when I opened it up, they were like, "Oh, we could tell you were busy." And I'm like, "Yeah, I was pretty busy." I said, "What? You could smell the food?" And they were like, "Yes." You know, yeah. And the lady I mentioned in a video, and I'm mentioning it here, that she said she had put a camera in her apartment. She's no longer there, but when she put the camera in her apartment, it was gone the next day. Someone stole it. along with a computer that had just crashed the night before. We were both on the same level, on the same level in what we were saying. I was about to tell her. I said, "Well, you know, opening my mouth like to tell her, you know why it was stolen," and she's telling me why it was stolen. The computer was stolen to make it seem legitimate that they take the camera. The world's dumbest criminals. In the future, I'm also going to be talking about focusing on electronic stalking. A lot of people are wondering, I'm sure, how can someone spy on you electronically? Really? Okay. And I'm not even just talking about cameras. And if it's not spying on you, it's trying to halt you from being able to leave your place. If you're a female, if you know, and I'm not going to go into details, but very crafty idiots, although not that smart. You guys know what I'm saying? Your vehicle. I can tell you why your vehicle is probably not starting, and it's not because of something going on with the starter. Okay? Just a whole bunch of stuff. I figured them out, man. So not only was I being spied on, it's been escalated because I'm telling everybody what's going on, and I'm not the only one. But I go in a little deeper than some people go in and tell you what's going on. Okay? So, yeah. So I'm sleeping in my hallway. Left this little section open like this on the wall. I didn't just leave this section open. This is about how wide this part of the wall is. Then it's a closet, and then longer wall. And I heard this equipment coming down my wall. I'm not a hard sleeper. I'm used to this. I'm true to it, not used. I'm used to it. I'm true to it, not new to it. In other words, I already know what they're going to do. Every apartment that I've lived in, they've done this. Which to you would sound really weird, but we're talking high-tech equipment that can see through walls. Keep that in mind, okay? I'm not talking about, it's all kind of cameras, night vision, regular cameras, night vision cameras are used right here in this apartment, depending on where I am, or where they're located and where I would be. But please keep in mind that the third type of camera is the high-tech camera. They're not everywhere because they're very expensive. And if some of you remember David Koresh here in Texas, I think it was Waco, Texas, when they had to, when the feds had to get involved, and he had kidnapped. He didn't just go kidnapping someone. He had this harem of women that he was a polygamist or whatever, and he had married all these women and had all these kids by these women and girls, and illegal in Texas, and he got caught, and he wouldn't release some of them. Some of you will say, "Oh yeah, I remember that." Okay, how did they find him? Because he was hiding behind the walls. High-tech equipment that only SWAT has access to, and most police in the police department. Regular police don't have access to the equipment that I'm talking about. Federal government, special agents, they don't have access to it just sitting there, but it's available if need be. David Koresh. So they can pinpoint where he was at any time. Once they pulled that equipment out, they could not find him other than that. This is the equipment, the technology that these idiots are using. So when I heard something coming down the wall, first of all, keep in mind, I don't have any walls around me, which is one of the reasons why I love my apartment. Contrary to other apartments I've been in, I don't like apartments, period. Let me say that. But you got to do what you got to do. I don't have anyone around me. Just above me. Even the previous tenants is where it started. She came on purpose. Got her an apartment so they can come in when they get ready. About the same time, because that's about, in lieu of me being in the mirror with no clothes on and doing my hair, I don't wear underwear, so go figure. I'm in my bed. I don't know I'm being spied on. Legs are open. Go figure. Let me move right along. Okay, so perverts to the highest level of capacity, and I'm going to say it right here to my idiots. I don't want you. Now, for some men, that's a turn on. In other words, I don't care how many times I say I don't want you. Why are you watching me? You're an idiot. You're a pervert. In other words, no matter what you call them, they don't care. And that's why my play sister told me, You know, when I didn't understand, well, I'm 47 at the time. What are they watching me for? I'm 47. And I had been saying this. And then finally she grabbed both of my arms, you know. My play sister's in Amazon, you guys. So tall, you know. She wasn't playing with me. She grabbed my arms and she said, Kimmy, you are a commodity to them. They don't care about you. They're making money off of you. And you have a bad $dollar sign body. She said, I'm going to put it this way. You got people that are attracted to hairy legs. And my friend, one of my play brothers was listening because he had already schooled me as well. You know, Mexican and Indian, of Mexican and Indian descent, biracial. He's listening. He's like, yeah, you know. He said, you got people that are attracted to hairy legs. You got people that are attracted to babies. You got people that are attracted to blah, blah. She said, you did something in that apartment that turned some idiot on. And trust me, they have plenty of money. I know what it is. What it was. I know several things. Moving right along. Okay, so let me tell you about the fly. The nastiest insect is a fly, by the way. There are certain things a fly is not going to do. A fly is not going to fly at midnight. A fly is not going to, if a window's open and there's no lights on in a place, like I've done here several times, he's going to go straight to he or she's going to go straight to the window. They love light. They love light, okay? So if a fly is flying around midnight or later than when the sun goes down, it's because it's in the inside of your place and you have all these lights on, and so the fly's flying around. Am I telling the truth? Yes. Okay? Fly's not going to go into an oven that is hot as hell, pun intended, and go into an oven just because there's food in there. As soon as that heat hits them, even though they can stand 110 degree weather outside, that's not 110 degree weather. Okay, that's not 110 degrees. I'm pointing over here in my oven. They're not going to, I don't care what kind of food you can have. You can have a pile of straight out the gate horse poop sitting on a plate in your oven. Not to get so graphic in detail, but they're not going to fly in there. It's not going to happen. Because the oven is on. Not because it's on, it's because it's hot. Okay? They're going to, okay. So some of the things a fly will not do. So I'm doing one of my clients' hair, little dude. His mom is sitting here waiting. And this wall, you can't see this wall, about the same length on the outside of the chairs. And one of them said, what is that on the wall? You guys, I've never seen a freaking insect like this in my life. Black as tar. Look like about 5 insects in one. So, you know me. I mean, like a cricket, a fly, a bee, and some other spider, and some other stuff going on. I'm 50. I've seen some insects, okay? I've seen a lot of them. And this for this region. Trust me. Black beetles, all kinds of stuff. As a matter of fact, I have a spider on, there's another playlist called, What Is This? One of my playlists. And that is me asking you guys, what is this? Because I have some insects on there, and I caught a spider this big at my last apartment. I let him go. He wasn't doing anything to me, but I found a spider here. Captured him. Y'all, I'm not scared of too many things. I'm not afraid of too many things. So, yeah. So I had, you know, something. I had some yogurt in something. I cleaned it and kept the container at the top. So I put the spider in there. Here. What kind of freaking spider was that, you guys? I'm shaking it up like, what are you? You guys, I've never seen a spider like, it had an inscription on it, like I don't. I'm not talking about in the fur. You know, you got these big spiders like the one I caught over in my other apartment with this fur, and it may have some. No. I've never seen a spider like this. I looked it up. I'm looking it up. I said, you have to go. You got to go. I took it out by this tree out here. you going back wherever you want to go. Just you can get out of my apartment. Okay. Yeah, so but this thing that was on the wall, I don't know what it was, so I went and got my vacuum. I stopped doing his hair to go get my vacuum. You guys, I know some insects have feelers. My vacuum hole is like this, you know, with the extension. It's like that. This insect was like this. I put it up there. Anything else, flies, I don't care what it is. Water bug comes in here. Water bugs are big. How about I put it up there and that whatever it was would not go into my hose of my vacuum. So I put it up to the wall. This is a wall. This is some on it. This is my vacuum. Shh. Take it down. He's still up there. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. And little dude just came over. He's been over since then. And he came over in between all this. And the last time he came over for Halloween to get some candy. And I'm telling you, he said, what was that on your wall? Baby, I don't know. You probably know what you, look, you a little kid. You probably was playing in the dirt. What was it? I don't know. So, no, I've seen some things, you guys, some different types of things going on. And I talked about the cayenne pepper. You put the cayenne pepper, if I didn't talk about cayenne pepper, go around your place, the parameter of your place, and then you say the Lord's Prayer 7 times after you've put the cayenne pepper around your place, right? Just to keep out, another thing to keep out evil spirits. Well, guess what? Let me tell you a couple of things that's happened. I cooked some smothered chicken breasts, cut them up, fried them, smothered them, skillet really big, and I'm going to be selling this cookware if you guys are interested. It's got oil in the core. You can't see the oil, but it's already in there, so you don't have to use any oil to cook. I'm going to speed this up. And big heavy skillets, T304 stainless steel. And if you've ever had surgery, when you're looking around and you were up when you were having surgery, you see all this stainless steel. That's what this cookware is made out of. Very, very, very expensive stainless steel. And it's got the oil core, meaning you don't have to use any oil, literally, to cook fried foods. And so I cooked this big old thing of smothered chicken breasts. Cut them up, smothered them, put the top on them. Went to the office. Office is closed. Came back. When I came back, you guys, this is some heavy cookware. When I took the top off, I wasn't even gone 5 minutes. I'm not too far from the office. How about it was a fly sitting right on top of the food? Just sitting there. Dead. First of all, how did you get in there? Because you right on the top. You're not even submerged in it. I mean, you literally, you can see the fly's wings. Okay, just sitting there on top. So that'll let you know something right there. And how did the top get open for you to even get in there? This is a heavy top. That's one thing that happened. Okay, fly. See, when you smudge your place or do things like that, demonic spirits are going to come in your place as something else. Is what I'm getting to. Here we go. Number 2. I cooked some fried catfish and fried buffalo fish and some fries. I always take my cousin, something to eat. We always back and forth. And so when I cook, and so took my cousin her plate, came back. But I put the food, the food from my plate and everything, the leftover food in the oven. The oven is on, y'all. Hot. Because all you have to do is show me one time, you're going to mess with my food. And speaking of that food that I made, the smothered chicken, I told someone I was throwing it away and they give it to me. Give it to me. I don't care what flew in it. Fell to the top. One of those heavy-duty skillets. The skillet's about that, that tall. Real tall skillet. Big. Fell to the top. So all you got to do is show me one time that you're going to mess with my food. Now, I have cooked in between both of these times, but I always put the food in the oven. So I put the food in the oven, take her food, come back. How about when I opened that oven up, a freaking fly came out of that oven? You weren't in there when I opened it up. You weren't in there after I closed it. How did you get in there? Now, mind you, this idiot that gets above my head, the ones looking at my breasts and all, my breastises. First apartment. Last apartment here. I gotta taste some of that. I gotta get some of that food. So you're coming here as a fly. Third incident. Here we go, some more chicken. Cooked some more chicken. Stepped out while it was cooking. Stepped outside and everything. Closed the door. This is evening. What? No, you can see a fly's flying. No fly. No fly. I had already smudged my place. I had already done both of them, by the way. I had already done the sage. If I didn't say sage before, sage in the inside. I had already finally did the cayenne pepper on the outside. How about when I get ready to I close the door? I'm just in the door frame. How about when I get ready to close the door? From my left, a fly comes. I'm closing the door. He comes. Remember the cayenne pepper, right? Remember demonic spirits? Remember I did around the parameter of my place, which includes where you step out the door? You guys, while I'm closing this door, let me tell you what this fly did. That's why I tell people this is witchery. One of the videos that's coming up is called Pure Bonafide Witchery. And if this stops, I'm not recording it again. This fly came and was coming in, just like I said, an Eastern Airlines jet, and they're no longer in business. As soon as this fly got to that line where that cayenne pepper was, he started going back like something in the Matrix. I am not joking. But I'm still closing my door, but it's dawned on me while in action, closing my door, looking at him or her, looking at the fly, what the male or female fly is doing. I closed my door. When I closed my door, but I'm thinking it before I closed the door. I'm like, oh my God, it works. You guys, that fly couldn't even, if I had left that door open, that fly wouldn't have been able to come in there. Who was that fly? Seriously, that fly got right there. This is the line. This is the line. It got right there, and it just, it was like glass. Something was protecting it from coming in. And it just, yeah. So when I tell you guys to smudge your place, to sum all that up, smudge your place, and that's inside. But I mean, I'm sure, I don't know if they call it outside smudging as well, but smudge your place, get you some cayenne pepper. I've asked you guys already to look up spices that ward off evil spirits. And these are stuff I never thought I would be talking about, you guys. I'm serious. I never thought in a million years I would be talking about smudging your place. Go to the tarot card readers and get some sage. You know, you don't have to. Get it from the store. Like I said, light it up. When the smoke is coming out, go over your whole place. I'm sure you can go on the outside. I mean, most people smudge the inside, but with the sage. But cayenne pepper is outside, sage is inside. That's how I did it. But I'm sure you can interchange both of them. But yeah. So yeah, you guys. I think that's it. Like I said, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Oh, this may cut off. This desk that you guys can't see, the desk that I've been sleeping under for the last 4 or 5 days, the desk that was sitting over at this spot at some point. Fly. Here we go. I just so happened to look up under the desk for whatever reason. It was sitting there for like 2 days on, sitting there, getting up, sitting there for 2 days. 2, maybe 3. And how about I look up, the desk is this long, about this wide. Okay. How about I look up under the desk, because I'm going to be doing videos on coochie, what is it? Not coochie cutters. It'll come to me. Okay. Coochie cams. That's a good one. How about when I look up under the desk, for whatever reason, I was looking at something, a piece of paper may have fallen. There is a fly on the wall. Now, he's not real close to me, because I'm at the desk. This is the desk. This is the wall. Okay? This is the chair, rather, that I'm sitting on. This is the chair I'm sitting in. Desk, wall. I look up under there. There is a freaking fly watching my coochie, for lack of words. You guys, when have y'all known a fly to get up on the desk when the blinds right here was open? I mean, sun is coming in. It probably wasn't even 12 noon. Sun in Texas. Sun is shining in. But you are up under the desk trying to look at something. Let me say that way. You're on the wall. A fly on the wall at the bottom. Y'all, when have y'all seen that? Perverts. Demonic spirits. You guys be careful. And for those of you who are talking about this is not demonic. Well, you haven't said it's not demonic, but most people are, it's the government. If I heard one more person say it's the government. You guys, it's not the government. Okay? Get over yourself. It's not the government. And I'm sorry, some of you have done videos saying it's the government. And you got all these people liking your video. I'm so sorry, but it's not. It's spiritual. It's spiritual warfare. All right? And that's why you're targeted. And some of you are impots like me. So I got to go, you guys. I think I went over everything. While I'm doing this, hasta la vista, Buenos Aires, buenas noches, arriba delce, Alfred Salida, don't let the doorknob hit you or the good Lord split you, ciao bello, gotta go, smooches, yeah, I think I said everything, okay, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and also check out the playlist, The Blue Cup in the Attic, TBCITA, Circumstance or Evidence, and also check out that playlist, What Is This? There's another bug on there that I've recorded. That's something about me and bugs. So I got to get up to turn this off. So you guys, thanks for watching. There is more where this came from, and this is not all I do. 19 playlists. Gotta go. Bye.